We are on the campus of Illinois State University, where tonight, inside Redbird Arena, two of the state's elite volleyball programs will battle for a state championship in Class 3A. It's Wheaton St. Francis versus Joliet Catholic Academy. This is how these two teams have arrived in tonight's title game. Joliet Catholic took out arch rival Montini in the semifinals. St. Francis was a winner over Mater Dei. And welcome to Redbird Arena, and welcome to Comcast Sportsnet's coverage of IHSA volleyball, along with Michelle McMahon. I'm Scott Slocum. And Michelle, we have two of the state's elite programs tonight. Wheaton St. Francis has 10 state titles. Joliet Catholic has 3.
We certainly do, and it's going to be a fun match tonight. Some keys to victory for both sides. St. Francis, they need to run a balanced offense. They can't just rely on one of their hitters in Molly Haggerty. And on the other side, Joliet, they need to execute at the service line and control the ball on their floor defense to frustrate the stellar offense from St. Francis.
And how about these two coaches? Peg Kopic of Wheaton St. Francis has 1,200 wins. Chris Scheibe from Joliet Catholic, she's approaching 500.
And it's even going to be a rivalry between the coaches tonight. A very fun veteran team to watch out for.
Two key players to look out for. First of all, Molly Haggerty, one of the best high school players in America.
She's a very powerful attacker. Look for her to swing hard against the block in front of her. She will find a way to get kills out of the front row and even the back row.
And how about Mary Murphy from Joliet Catholic Academy? She has come on strong.
Mary Murphy is a very dynamic athlete. She's going to find a way to put the ball down, but she's also very good at all the fundamental skills between setting, digging, and then offense.
A champion will be crowned shortly. It's Joliet Catholic and Wheaton St. Francis. It's next from Redbird Arena on Comcast Sportsnet. Redbird Arena, Normal, Illinois. Good to have you aboard here on Comcast Sportsnet. The Spartans and the Angels ready to lock horns, renewing their rivalry. They usually meet in the sectional championship, but this year Joliet Catholic got bumped to the south, so here we are in the state title game, and there is the head coach of St. Francis, Peg Kopic. What a career she's had. 1,200 plus wins, 10 state titles, 2 seconds, 4 thirds, and 1 fourth. Doesn't get any better than that. And there is Christine Scheibe. And Scheibe is putting together an incredible resume of her own. In 15 years, 462 wins, 123 losses, 9 ties. That number's actually now up to 463 wins. Two great coaches, two great programs. Should have ourselves a battle.
We should, and it's going to be fun for our state championship match.
Class 3A, and leading things off will be Cameron Malloy for Wheaton St. Francis. Well, I thought they were going to serve. Both girls had balls. We had Malloy with the ball, and then we had Megan Malone with the ball. And Joliet Catholic is going to get served first. There she is. Joliet Catholic there in the whites with the light blue trim. Wheaton in the black uniforms and navy. And there's Molly Haggerty making her presence felt right off the bat. Just delivering a little message. Ladies from Joliet, I'm here.
I would not be surprised if Joliet starts cheating 2 blockers on Molly Haggerty at all times.
Lisa Mordell will serve for Wheaton St. Francis with a quick early lead. And then a block on the inside as well.
How about that Malloy? They got the twin action happening here. A very good veteran play. She presses both hands across the net. Solid block for the middle blocker.
Yes, they're twins, and yes, they're only sophomores. And what a presence they've been already. Sarah Musinga with an early block as well, along with help from Malloy, and it's a quick 3-0 start for St. Francis.
And Delaney Malloy doing a really good job. 2 blocks on the mat so far, but really very quick to her feet, very athletic.
And that is in. Cross-court kill for Mary Murphy, the 5'10 senior.
And that's another name that you're going to be hearing a lot tonight. She's coming into the state tournament, 303 kills on the season. And then, 339 assists as well. As we talked about before the match, Scott, she can do it all.
Yeah, she's listed as a setter / outside hitter. Kind of an excuse me hit there by Musinga, but it works. And another kill for Wheaton St. Francis. They jump out to an early and easy 4-1 lead. Katie Kohler to serve. And there we had a double hit against Joliet Catholic Academy. And the ball will belong to Wheaton St. Francis. I believe the ball from Murphy hit the pin, did it not?
It did, yeah. It looked like it hit that antenna. The line judge saw it and called it.
So just a nightmarish start for the Angels. Down 6-2 now, 7-2. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Scheibe used the timeout here very, very soon.
Yeah, it's tough when you lose steam here in the beginning, but credit to St. Francis for really executing at the service line, applying pressure from both serving and then their offensive line has just come in firing.
Latest with the receive. Dink over the top, cleaned up there by Malone. The defense by JCA. But still the point goes to Wheaton at the net, the winner for Danielle Mesa.
Danielle Mesa really doing a good job twice in that play. She read that the blockers were not going to follow her middle blocker that she sent back on the slide attack. A great setting choice, and then to finish it with a joust.
Well, they're not one of the best teams in the state and considered one of the best teams in the nation for no reason at all. Wheaton St. Francis off to a quick 8-1 lead in the 3A title game. And you're watching IHSA Volleyball on Comcast Sports Net. 8-2. Make that 8-1. Wheaton St. Francis on top. The scoreboard was incorrect. I was wondering where JCA got that other point, so it is 8-1. And now they get one there. The block that went out of bounds. So what can the Angels do to stem the tide here in the early going? The last thing you want to do is get routed in game one.
They're going to have to pick up their serving, and then they're going to have to start picking up their defense to frustrate St. Francis offense.
And the defense came in the form of a block, and Malloy tried to hit it down the line, and it was wide.
And sometimes that's what all you have to do as a blocker is take up a solid area of space in the court, force the hitter into that error.
Haggerty runs into the net, so Joliet Catholic now with 3 consecutive points to climb back into the match. It's 8-4.
Just a little bit of a tight set there for Haggerty to handle.
Joliet Catholic has brought a huge crowd down I-55. And a mistake by the setter. Mesa hits that right halfway into the middle of the net.
I like that choice, though. I like that she's wanting to get herself involved in the offense.
Gladys with the serve. A dig in the back there after the partial block by Malone. And that ball went outside the pin, so a point for the Spartans. Well, it's amazing the youth on this team for Wheaton St. Francis. With the Malloy twins, both of them 6-footers, sophomores, Haggerty a junior.
How about those jeans? And how about that block? The Lady Malloy once again out of the middle, really doing a nice job. I'm impressed with the way she's penetrating her hands over the net, really taking up a solid area of space on that triple block.
Haggerty to serve, up 10-5. And a roll and a kill. Nicely done there by Maddie Neal.
Maddie Neal doing a nice job. She saw that Lady Malloy was a little bit late on her block. Her hands were high. She saw that, utilized her hands for the tool.
Murphy will serve for Joliet Catholic. Murphy with a wonderful dig. Longest point of the match. And a point for the Angels. No, Pancake kept it alive, And wait, I don't think the official on the floor on the other side, he doesn't believe that was a good, clean pancake.
Looks like the up ref thought it was, and the down ref maybe called it down. Let's check out the pancake here. Yeah, that was down.
Good call. Into 7. And that will be a kill for Malloy. Just inside the pin.
And that pass started off with Katie Kohler doing a nice job putting Mesa in a 3.0 passing situation, meaning she can run that quick tempo to the outside, and she has every attack option available to her.
Oh, quick set and the finish from Maddie Neal. Well, Maddie now with the kill. Her sister Emmy is a freshman at Joliet Catholic Academy. Joliet Catholic on a 7-3 run to get back in the match. And there's a kill for Mary Boken. Don't forget about her. Everybody talks about the Malloys, and rightly so, and Haggerty, but Mary Boken has put together a monster year with 201 kills.
And she's 6'2", so she can swing over a lot of blocks. The Clemson-bound senior.
We'll go to her on the right side. And another kill for Boken.
And that's what makes her so versatile. She can hit balls on the outside on that high ball tempo, and then she can run them just as fast as a middle attacker on those slide attacks.
And that kill attempt hit into the net by Madeline Grimm.
Madeline Grimm, though, had a stellar night last night in the semis, really bringing her team to victory.
And Madeline will play volleyball next year at Southeast Missouri State. She's headed there with Keegan Fornoff. And another kill, and these are the spurts that Wheaton St. Francis is famous for. They'll just hit you with 5 or 6 points in a row.
And they don't let up, and I think that derives from the coaching leadership of Peg Kopech. She's been here before, she's brought her team here before, and she has that expectation for them.
Well, look at the pace at which they play, too. As soon as they get a point, they get the ball back, and the ball's in the air from the service line.
Yep, and their business. Look at their faces. Their business-like approach to every single match. They're here to take care of business.
15-9. And that is out. Zinga tried to find down the line and a little bit too wide. Okay, great dig by Joliet Catholic. That was Harrison.
Great dig by Harrison, picking up. The junior defensive specialist just lines her up right outside that blocker. Weight was falling backwards, but she got the dig anyways.
Set in the middle. Whitmer was there to field it. And that ball was outside the pin, and another point for Wheaton St. Francis. And a substitution for Coach Scheibe. That'll slow down Malloy from serving. Big hit for Joliet Catholic, Nicole Whitmer.
In a great set from Mary Murphy, who jump set. If you notice, she held Mary Boken with her as a middle blocker, putting her right side attacker on that one-on-one situation, finding the split in the hole. Great job for the senior right side, Nicole Whitmer.
Boken will get another kill. And Messa now with 7 assists on Wheaton St. Francis's 8 kills.
Messa's an extremely talented setter, 708 assists on the season, entering the tournament. Just a very versatile athlete. She does a really good job of making smart decisions.
And a kill for Joliet Catholic Academy, Madeline Grimm.
Great job by Grimm, finding those hands of the blockers, hitting those deep perimeter shots, which are like gold, especially at this level.
It seems like a lot more of than just a 4-point lead, doesn't it? Joliet Catholic, nice job of staying in this.
Absolutely.
Small ball on both sides. And the luck wore off there.
It did. A nice play by the libero, Lisa Mordell, creating chaos on their side, shooting that ball to the corner, and then just a misconnection there for Joliet on the setter to hit her connection.
Katie Kohler, a 5'6" sophomore serve for Wheaton St. Francis. Murphy with a hammer. Boy, she is so good. One of 3 Murphy sisters to play at Joliet Catholic Academy. Her sister Kelly's on Team USA.
She's an outstanding athlete. Both come from a very good family of athletes, but really good job by Mary Murphy utilizing the shorter block in front of her out of Messa.
And Jen won 2 state titles, her other sister at Joliet Catholic. And then the Haggerty sisters, we saw one of them there. They have dominated Illinois volleyball for many years.
Is there something in the water? Like, what's going on over here?
The other Haggertys were at Bennett, and Molly, of course, here at Wheaton St. Francis. Oh, just a big hit. Nothing you can do about that for Cameron Malloy.
She buried that one. She really utilized her approach to hit that ball at the peak of her arm swing, really rifling that one down the line. No chance for the Joliet defense.
How good are they going to be in 2 more years?
It's scary. It's a scary thought, especially the fact that they're twins. You're seeing double vision there in the front row.
Roll. Good dig in the back there by Gladys. Murphy a big hit. And a dig from Kohler. And that's out. Murphy tried to go down the line and hit it long. And there is Peg Kopech. What else can you say? 1,200 wins, 226 losses. She's been at Wheaton St. Francis since 1974.
She's a legend. That's really all you can say at this point. I mean, she is a legend. She's passionate. She knows how to bring teams together. Year in and year out, there's consistent level of play and high level of talent coming out of the Wheaton St. Francis Spartans.
39 years, one place.
It's longer than I've been alive.
And I figured that would, fit in there somewhere. Well, what's amazing, though, too, is the run that they're on in terms of the wins. She had one sub-500 year. It was her first year when they went 4-6. 1 year. 30-plus wins every year since 1985. 3 times 40-plus wins. I mean, those numbers are unheard of.
Incredible. She's absolutely an incredible coach.
Sent across by Taylor Zerline. And under the net for Wheaton St. Francis. What's interesting here, Joliet Catholic, believe it or not, has more kills than Wheaton St. Francis, 10-9, but 9 errors to 4 for Wheaton.
And that's not going to cut it against a team like St. Francis. You got to cut out those unforced errors if you want a chance.
21-16, and though it would be tough for the Angels to win this game, it's important for them not to go quietly here in this opening set.
Sure, you got to keep that momentum going, especially leading in that second set. At this point, it doesn't matter win or lose. They got to carry that momentum and that energy to carry out of the second.
Malloy just buried another set from Mesa. Cameron Malloy, 220 kills on the air. Molly Haggerty with 381, 201 from Mary Boken. Delaney Malloy with 96 kills.
And that's a lot of, you got to give credit to Mesa for running a very balanced attack. When you look at those numbers, the kill distribution is very even, although Haggerty's light years above everybody else, she's still running a balanced offense.
Maddie Nall had the block, but it went out. So the point goes to Wheaton St. Francis, and they're 23. Megan Rogers in for Joliet Catholic for the first time, the 6-foot senior. Quick set in the middle, and there's a finish. Nice job by Nall.
Maddie Nall doing a nice job on that 3-tempo middle attack, really getting herself in there quick and even faster with her arm swing. It's a great set by Murphy. She's loaded up and ready for that attack.
Here's Rogers serving. And Murphy under the net, or actually into the net. So that'll be a violation, and the Spartans have set point, 24-17. And Danielle Mesa will serve for the first set. Not so fast. Once again, the quick set, and Maddie Nall with the finish.
The senior not letting go of this first set quite yet. Don't count them out of this yet. Looking to carry some momentum here in the first set. Anything can happen still.
Keegan Fornoff serving. Boken goes cross court. That is a kill. And that is a set 1 victory for Wheaton St. Francis. And I think you said it earlier, very workmanlike, very businesslike. These guys are all business.
And they don't make the moment too big for themselves, which is a big reason why they've always had so much success, because they've always been in that moment, but they also very much know how to handle it.
They've won 10 state titles already. They're halfway to number 11. (25-18), Wheaton St. Francis with a set 1 win. We're ready to get underway here in set number 2. One of the big hitters It's Mary Boken, the young lady going to Clemson, getting it done here tonight.
She really is, and like we talked about earlier, she's been doing it at every single angle of the court. Here you see her hit on the outside. Now you're watching her do a middle attack. And then she comes back on the right side and hits as a right side attacker, so you can really put her in any hitting position, and she's gonna get the job done. She reads the block well, and maybe is hitting over the block almost every time.
And all smiles for all the ladies from Wheaton St. Francis.
Very calm, very resilient group.
Hitting percentage in that first set, St. Francis 276, Joliet Catholic 103. Nala Murphy each had 4 kills for JCA. There you saw Boken's numbers. Essa with 12 assists, Malone and Murphy each with 5 for JCA. We're underway in set number 2. And unorthodox finish, but a very effective finish for Wheaton St. Francis.
It looks like what they were trying to do there was run Mary Boken out on the pin to the right side and bring Meisinga into the middle attack. Got a little bit confused, but she found a way to put the ball down.
They don't ask you how, they just ask you whether or not you got it done. And there she goes again, takes a little something off that one as well.
Smart off-speed choices. First, she dishes it deep to the corner with the tip, and then she finds that roll shot in the corner in the middle of the court, no man's land.
Quick start until that from Addie Alt.
Addie Alt, very dynamic in that middle front position. She does a really great job, has a very quick arm swing.
2-1 serving for the Angels now will be Mallory Krisiak. Boken blocked and a dig from Malone. What a great dig again from Krisiak. Krisiak diving all over the place.
This is the kind of defense that they need to continue to defeat St. Francis.
And that was Gladys last time. Battle at the net. And a double hit or a lift for Joliet Catholic. They're going to get Megan Malone. And she just looks at the ref and said, I put a lot of effort into that.
Come on, cut me a break on this one. That was incredible defensive effort for Joliet.
And that is way wide as Mary Murphy, I think, showing a little frustration.
It is somewhat frustrating when you give everything you got and it's still not enough against the St. Francis team who's playing outstanding.
And they are. And another point for Wheaton St. Francis. And Molly Haggerty continues to dominate the net. Big set in the middle. And Haggerty. There's just no way to get in front of that.
No, there's really not. I mean, the best thing you can do is just go up high and hope for the best, but she's gonna find a way around that block every time. Out of the middle, it's so fast you can hardly even see it or react to it as a defender.
And that serve is out, so a much needed point for the Angels from Joliet Catholic Academy, trailing 6-2. And Gladys will serve. Gladys's brother was on a state baseball championship team a few years ago. And she gets an ace. Her dad is an Illinois High School Association basketball referee. The whole family involved in sports. Haggerty blocked. Net infraction against St. Francis, point for Joliet Catholic, and they're hanging around here early in set 2.
Really great job by Gladys picking it up at the service line, and then they elevated their level of defense on Joliet's side, which is really getting St. Francis in a frustrating position.
That ball barely hit the line. Not by much, but that's all you need. And a kill for Wheaton St. Francis. Meisinga now with 4 kills. She's hitting .600. Murphy beats the block.
A great swing by Murphy, caught Haggerty going high with her hands, utilizes that, goes powerful into the block, forcing it to drop below Haggerty.
There's Murphy headed to Western Michigan. Coach thinks she ought to be named All-State top 10 all-time in kills, set assists, and service points at Joliet Catholic. Joining some very illustrious company. Murphy with the set. And that's long. That was Taylor Zerline coming in from the left side and hitting it deep.
Looks like they're going to call a touch off the blockers.
Oh, they are.
Blockers' hands on that one, yep.
Point, 7-6. Make it 7-7. And some life for the gals from Joliet.
That's the game plan. Serve aggressive, play tough on D, and they have a shot at this St. Francis team.
Haggerty puts an end to the run.
And if you can, stop Molly Haggerty, but she's not making that task very easy right now. Really outstanding job of finding points, especially when St. Francis needs that little spark of momentum.
And Haggerty will serve. Good bump set from Murphy. Oh, he gets the kill. That's Delaney Malloy. You know, this Joliet Catholic team started the year 9-12. They had a 2-6 stretch. But since the lineup changed, since people got healthy, they've gone 16-4. And the tough thing about it, too, is they've been through 10 different lineups this year. And a wonderful play by Mesa, seeing why she's one of the best setters in the state.
Yep, she is, and she's a crafty setter. She'll find a way to get different angles on that tip attack to get the kill.
10-7. Whitmer sends it over. And another kill. This time it was Cameron Malloy. It was 8-7, and just like that, it's 11-7. And that play's working on the inside. The quick set from Murphy to Nall.
Nall's really stepped up her play this game. Out of the middle, making herself a presence and somebody that St. Francis has to pay attention to.
Zerline serving for the Angels. Murphy with the set. And the kill from Madeline Grimm. Madeline Grimm will head to Southeast Missouri State. She and Keegan Fornoff, Nall, Kraszewski, Rogers, Whitmer, all college-type players, according to Coach Scheibe. What a night Nall's having. She's hitting .857 with 6 kills.
Every time she's gone up, she's found a way to put the ball down.
Malloy cross court and the finish.
Great attack angle for Malloy on the pin. She sees the block is pulled a little bit too far to the line, and she executes on that cut shot.
Hear that dig from Murphy a couple moments ago. She's doing it all. Murphy is as good as advertised. There's a good kill down the line from Nicole Whitmer.
Whitmer sees that her block is taking away her cross-court angle. She says, that's all right, because I'm going to hit it down line and get a kill anyways.
Now, Whitmer's mom, a teacher at Joliet Catholic Academy, so it's all in the family there for the Whitmers. And then once you get some momentum, one of their big guns just comes up with something like that.
And it's even hard for Joliet to come up with a game plan right now from a blocking standpoint because they have so many weapons on St. Francis' side, so you can't really pick one player. You know, you could pick out Haggerty, and then you have 2 other players that can really go off on the pin.
And that'll be a point for Wheaton St. Francis. They go up 14-10. Good work by JCA to keep that alive. A dig from Brenna Garland. And a point for the Angels.
Great level of intensity on the Angels side. Really doing a nice job of staying at it. Keep chipping away. Keep trying to get yourself back into the set.
Really nice kill. Wilkin, again, a dig from Brenna Garland, senior. Block up front, Murphy. Adiol was there also.
Great job by Murphy pressing those hands across with those tight shoulders. She lines her up, pushes that ball right back to the middle.
Alone with the serve. And a kill for Malloy. She now has 7 kills. Hitting close to 600.
She just hasn't let up. Cameron Malloy has been playing just as well in that middle position as she has on the outside.
The only thing she's having trouble with is that headband. There's an ace. 16-12. You think the Malloy girls will be a package deal for a university?
I think it depends on their relationship. That would be a good question to ask them if they want to stick together. I think it'd be a great duo to maintain their tandem and their connection and that natural chemistry. But ultimately, that would be their call.
16-13 Wheaton. And Haggerty again brings the thunder.
What more can we say about Molly Haggerty?
Yeah, I mean,
she's been...
one kill is better than the next, and you run out of words to describe them. It's just kind of like ho-hum now when she hits it 90 miles an hour. And there's a block up top there by Husinga and Malloy. I mean, it's so, I don't want to say easy, but they do make it look so simple with their size and their athleticism.
And their tempo is so quick from the pass to Mesa out to all of her attackers. Really nice job by the Spartans.
That group of girls 7 points away from a 11th state championship. They lead Joliet Catholic here in set 2 on Comcast Sportsnet. Lisa Mordell will serve. There's a good look at Cameron Malloy, 5'11" sophomore. Murphy tries to bring the Angels closer. She's blocked. Haggerty blocked, and that is in. Mary Murphy. She sets, she digs, she kills, she blocks. She does it all.
Really outstanding athlete, and she has perfect technique when she goes up for every single block. Very consistent, presses those hands across the net.
Good dig in the back by Gladys. And that was Malloy that time. It was Delaney Malloy. You know, the thing about St. Francis is their balance. 4 players have 5 kills or more. And here in the second set, they're hitting .481.
And that's a sign of a very talented setter from Mesa. Really doing a nice job utilizing her guns, but also mixing in with every athlete and every attacker that she has.
And Joliet Catholic will get the point. Now 19-15. Again, it's only a 4-point set, but it feels like it's much more. Murphy, a little bit of a run last time she served. Let's see if she can duplicate that. And that will be out. And the lead is 3. Mary Murphy. And Haggerty says that run is over. Young lady played on the U17 USA volleyball team that won a gold medal. She's been in some big situations, and you see why. That's as powerful a junior as there is in the nation.
Absolutely. It runs in the family, clearly. Not sure what they feed those kids for breakfast, but something's working.
Lead is 17. Malloy. able to avoid the dig attempt from Lozano. 21-17. Again, they get the ball and they go. It's almost like watching a fast break basketball team. Gladys with the receive. And the kill for Joliet Catholic. Nicole Whitmer. She's done a nice job on that right side here.
She really has. She did it tonight, and then as well as in the semifinals, she stepped up her level of game. Really does a nice job of finding the floor outside the block in front of her.
Haggerty is set. And Boken with another kill.
Mary Boken, the senior, playing some of her last points with this year's team. A bittersweet moment for her.
22-18. The lead is 4. 1-0 for Wheaton St. Francis. Murphy sets cross court, and that will be a kill for Madeline Grimm. Checking in for JCA will be Megan Malone. Angels a never say die attitude. And Murphy gets the kill. And the theme this year for Joliet Catholic was going retro. They wanted old school Angel volleyball, be more like the teams of 03, 08, 09, and 10. They certainly have the second half of the season. They've done just that. Murphy, good dig. Gladys, set. One of the most competitive points of the match.
Some great defense on both sides.
And finally a kill for Boken.
Mary Boken finding a way to get it done tonight in her senior campaign. Really doing a nice job that time, catching the blocker high and off the net. A great swing and a great kill. 8
kills for her. 23-20. That is out. Super effort, though, from Lisa Mordell. 23-21, just like that, the Angels are within 2. Boy, what a scrappy unit from Joliet. If you know their head coach, Chris Scheibe, you know where they get their scrappiness from. An ace. An ace for Madeline Grimm. That's 4 for the Angels. They're a point away from tying it up, down 1 set. Haggerty makes it championship point.
She's dangerous. When you leave her in the middle with 1 block, she's gonna get the job done. And can you see why she's gonna be playing in one of the best conferences in the nation for college?
Joliet Catholic trying to hang on. They turn to Murphy, and Murphy delivers. One of the Spartans was in the net, 24-23. They save 1 championship point. They'll try yet again. Gladys will serve. That's in, and that's it. (25-23). It's over. St. Francis Academy has won its 11th state volleyball championship. Just a crazy number to try to comprehend.
You played amazing. Keep your head up.
Oh, the wins keep coming. The championships keep coming for Peg Kopak. 25-18, 25-23. And the veteran says, yeah, I still do get excited coming to state and winning state championships. party is on here at Redbird Arena for Wheaton St. Francis. It's almost like watching a machine.
It really is. I mean, they're really coming at you, firing on all cylinders. They're an almost impossible team to stop because they have so many weapons. And Danielle Messa, the setter, does an excellent job of distributing and answering to every single hitter that she has.
That team will get its championship trophy as we continue on IHSA Volleyball from Redbird Arena on Comcast Sports Net.
Michelle McMahon alongside the state champion, Mary Boken. 8 kills on the match, finishing out the second, 25-23. How were you able to get the job done tonight?
Really just my teammates are everything to me. They get the job done. I would not be able to do anything that I do without Danny Messa as an amazing setter. We have some great serve receivers, Diggs, just everyone played their part, and it was a great game.
In a bittersweet moment, you talk about some of your teammates that you might miss next year. Finishing out your senior year, what are you going to miss most about this 2014 team?
I'm just going to miss the bonds I've made with everyone, even on this team and for the past 4 years. I've made some amazing friends. Molly I played with since I was 11. I'm going to miss them so much, but I know we're going to stay close throughout the years. So it's been a great 4 years, so yeah.
All right, well, congratulations and thanks so much for the time. And now we bring in the state champion coach who's very familiar with this moment. A little bit of a momentum shift there in the second. How do you prepare this team for that moment?
We have a really tough schedule throughout the year, and they've played some nationally ranked teams many times throughout the season. And that, I think, really helps prepare you for that. When a team is back at you, you got to give it everything you can.
Well, you now have 11 state champions under your belt and 39 years as head coach. What in particular stood out to you about this 2014 team?
I think that they really grew throughout the season. Different teams have different characteristics. This one is, I think, a typical St. Francis one. We have a lot of traditions, and they have embraced all of them. We're wearing the state championship jerseys. That's a special jersey to Mary. Her sister wore that jersey as well, and we have a lot of family on the team.
Well, the legendary head coach, Peg Kopak, thank you so much for the time and congratulations.
At this time, please meet the Angels of Joliet Catholic Academy. They finished the 2014 season in second place with a final record of 25 wins and 17 losses. First, meet the president of Joliet Catholic High School, Jeff Buds. Athletic Director, Tina Kinsella. And trainer, Bobby Stroud. And now let's meet the coaching staff. Head coach, Christine Chaves. Let's meet the players. A senior, number 1, Megan Rogers. A senior, number 2, Mallory Reichenbach. A junior, number 3, Megan Harrison. Senior, number 4, Isa Lozano. A junior, number 5, Megan Malone. Senior, number 6, Brenna Garland. Senior, number 7, Nicole Whitmer. Junior number 8, Eddie Alt. Sophomore number 9, Taylor Zerling. At this time, please meet the Spartans of St. Francis of Wheaton, who finished the 2014 season in first place with a final record of 38 wins and 4 losses. First, meet the president of St. Francis High School, Thomas Bedner. Principal, Rayanne Hughes. Athletic Director, Dan Hardwick. And now for the coaching staff. Head coach, Peg Kopak. Assistant coach, Lisa Stone. Assistant coach, Dave Bowes. Assistant coach, Erin Kopak. Assistant coach, Kate Rodriguez. And now let's meet the players. The sophomore number 4, Katie Kohler. The senior number 6, Lisa Mordell. A junior number 7, Olivia Sauls. A junior number 8, Hannah Denny. Sophomore number 9, Alexis Burns.
Background of the camera carrying a table. So we'll just wait a minute.
Junior number 10, Danielle Messa. Senior number 11, Anna Melka. Junior number 15, Emily Larson. Senior number 17, Mary Boken. Sophomore number 20, Amanda Peterson. Sophomore number 22, Cameron Malloy. A junior number 30, Grace Moran. Sophomore number 33, Delaney Malloy. Junior number 40, Molly Haggerty. And a senior number 44, Sarah Maisinga. And the manager, Carly Pascal. Will Coach Kopak and the captains of St. Francis High School please step forward to receive the first place trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, your 3A state champions.
There's your champs, Wheaton St. Francis over Joliet Catholic, 25-18, 25-23, the 11th title in school history. Unprecedented and amazing, and based on the amount of underclassmen they have that are on this year's roster, they'll come back for number 12 next year.
Well, it's almost not even fair, the amount of weapons that they have currently. Really, they didn't even give the other team a chance because they have, when they have Haggerty going on the pin, and then, oh yeah, you have a couple Malloy sisters in the front row. It's just a dangerous offensive squad all around.
And a bunch of juniors, as we mentioned, Messa, junior, Haggerty, a junior, the two Malloys, including Cameron, had 8 kills here tonight. They're both sophomores, so the rich just keep getting richer in Illinois high school volleyball.
They certainly do, and I can only imagine that Peg Kopech is going to continue to develop her players. She's such a legendary head coach, and I can't say enough good things about her. You can tell all of her players respect her, and they expect to be in these big moments.
All right, congratulations to Joliet Catholic, though, after struggling for most of this season to get hot at the end and take home second is a huge accomplishment for Chris Scheibe and the Angels. That'll wrap up our coverage of IHSA Volleyball from Redbird Arena here on Comcast Sportsnet. Hail to the champions again, the Spartans from Wheaton, St. Francis.